No. No, I am not okay. Thanks for asking. Hi, welcome to COVID Cooking with Mr. Snugglepants. We clearly know what we're doing, so today we're gonna be cooking cookies. Wait, baking cookies with Mr. Snugglepants. And not only are we going to be cooking cookies, apparently, we are going to be putting Mr. Snugglepants' face on them. Cool intro enters now. This is a bowl. We're gonna be making stuff in bowl. Nice to meet you, bowl. So the first instruction is to cream together butter and sugar. Bowl. Wait, is this bowl big enough, Mom? We're gonna be using this less aesthetically pleasing bowl. Guillermo. Say hi to Guillermo, everybody. Hi, Guillermo. And we're gonna add in the butter. Now, if you are me, you're going to take Guillermo, even though he is most likely not microwavable safe, and put him in the microwave. Just so the butter gets a little bit softer, which should probably be unsalted, but we have salted butter here. We are going to take 1 cup white sugar, 1 cup of sugar that we probably do not have, and put it in Guillermo. Now, Mr. Snugglepants, tell me what's next. Alright, we cream it together. This is called a creamer. Not really, can't remember what these are called. These are beaters. We put them in the mixer. Make sure it's not plugged in or you will actually die. Then you plug in the mixer and you begin creaming together your butter and sugar. Once your butter and sugar looks creamy, you can take out your mixer and you're gonna unplug it and take her away. Bye, Felicia. Her name was not Felicia before. Cute. Might want to take a spatula and get it off the sides a little bit. Cute. And then we look at the next ingredient. Mr. Snugglepants, what's that? Next is baking powder and flour, you guys. How fun. Make sure it's baking powder and not baking soda, or your cookies might possibly explode. These angles are awful. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And next you're going to need 3 cups of vodka, 3 cups of flour. You really want to make sure that your flour is leveled off very nicely. Okay. Okay, so I already messed up the recipe. It says to mix baking powder and flour and add it into the dough 1 cup at a time. I did not do that. So we're just gonna see what's gonna happen. It's not cooking unless you mess up approximately 10 times. Shout outs to Guillermo, everyone. He's the real star of this show. Also, this recipe is not my own, and nor am I a cook. Okay. Once your dough looks about as dry as my humor, then you can look back at your recipe and realize you did it all wrong again. When you look back at the recipe, you can clearly see that you were supposed to beat in 1 large egg and some vanilla. But we clearly forgot to do that, and we added the flour before we were supposed to. So we're gonna pretend like everything's okay, like the government in these past 3 weeks of quarantine, and we're gonna just add it in right now. 1 teaspoon of vanilla, and spill it all over the counter. Yeah, you can stop. Actually, stop. It's okay. Everything's okay. Everything is perfectly fine. Next, we can add in our 1 large egg. Oh. Did you spill it? Nope. Okay. Thank you. Please stop. Add in your egg. I used to consider myself good at baking cookies. Just start mixing all our problems away. For example of what your dough should not look like, this is it. Once it seems like your mixer is dying a little bit, then you can go unplug it and get the dough out of your beaters. The best way to get the dough out of the beaters is by beating the beater. Now we can take her away. Let's pretend that I didn't make a mess on this counter. Mr. Snugglepants, you're so messy when cooking. Jeez. This is why I do all the cooking. Jeez. Now the recipe says to divide the dough into 2 balls. So I'm gonna use my hands. So now that you have 2 balls, we can set up some parchment paper and roll out one of the 2 balls. Cute. Ah! That's okay. That's perfectly normal. Now we have to find a rolling pin.
One extremely long search for a rolling pin later.
Hi, camera. I kind of forgot to talk to you for a little bit. But Mr. Snugglepants was here being a little chatterbox. I'm gonna put the first banshee. So I made some frosting. I made red, and I realized I didn't have black food coloring, so I made some black food coloring with coffee, cocoa powder, and red dye. It's pretty disgusting, and this is my gray frosting. We can pretend it's gray. Now I'm gonna frost some Mr. Snugglepants. Also, please excuse the noise. It is now dinner time, and food is being made, so that's fun. This cookie with Mr. Snugglepants. I'm just doing the eyes now. Now I understand not everybody is as talented as I am at art, so it's okay, whatever yours looks like. Mr. Snugglepants and I are going to try one of our delicious cookies. Now, as you can see, this one's not the pretty color brown as some of the other cookies I made, and that is because after dinner, my dad was like, oh, we have food coloring, and he reached out from the heavens and grabbed food coloring from the top shelf, where I couldn't see it because I'm short. And also, I made a few round cookies and painted Mr. Snugglepants on because the Picasso I am. So let's try this, Mr. Snugglepants. Now, this is definitely not pet rock safe, so I'm only gonna let him have a little bit. So let's try it. There's your piece. Absolutely disgusting. I just wouldn't recommend you doing what I did. Follow the recipe how it should be followed, and sure, you can make it look like your pet rock, but please. Don't mess it up as badly as I did. So that's it for COVID cooking. I hope you enjoyed. Mr. Snugglepants sure did. And have a good rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, life. Peace out. And like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications. I don't know.